Hello there, this is your friendly British person, Cobblesworth. Today I'm gonna do some cooking, and yeah, this time it's going to be with a sweet, gentle, thick accent thick British accent. I'm gonna show you calmly what it takes to make a delicious meal instantly. So we have the ingredients and the apparatus that you're going to use, and you have here the pan, the humble pan, revolutionized the revolutionary era of Britain. Definitely, very good. Pots and pans. It also aided Adolf Schindler, who actually saved a lot of Jews, unfortunately. So yes, we need this pan here. It's not from the World War II. It's from the modern age. Yes, it's from the modern age. We're going to use this one, fill it with water, and we're going to cook the noodles in this with the water, okay? Don't forget, there's a bit of water. Just imagine there's water there, or as I like to call it, a pond. Yes, there's a pond there. So next up, we have chicken Frank. Not to say that this chicken is made from Mr. Frank, a human being, purportedly, but this is a cheese chicken Frankfurter. I guess they can't afford the other words because it takes space and each alphabet costs a bazillion pounds. Then we have, of course, the main ingredient here, the Maggi Curry. Yes, Maggi Curry Instant Noodles. I love it. I love it indeed. The curry is so Maggi. That means it's nothing that you can find out in the world. Nobody makes this type of curry like Maggi does, which is understandably maybe an insult to Maggi themselves or their R&D. But we have come to love this curry because it has been around for 20 years and it hasn't gone bankrupt, or they haven't discontinued this line of curry noodles from Maggi. So I guess it's strong and healthy, like our Queen Mother. Wait, Queen Mother's dead. Like our Queen Elizabeth, I think. I'm sorry, I'm not that good with our royals because I don't give a shit. So let's see here. And the noodles here is made of dehydrated egg noodles, egg plus flour plus a bit of water, and put in the oven, and you get what's inside here. I must admit that I'm a self-professed carbohydrate whore, so I love my carbohydrates. So spaghetti here, made from durum. I'm gonna add some into it, so there will be two types of noodles: egg noodle and wheat noodle. And what else? For protein, we have an egg, the humble egg. It's from the hen, in case, and not from the cock. And I'm talking about the avian type of cock, not this type of cock, an 8-inch one. And we have full cream milk. I'm gonna make it or jazz it up a bit. Then we have, what's this? Milk? Coffee? What? Oh, it's just a British thing. Yes, the milk coffee or milk tea here, I think. The coffee, just disregard it, it's not British enough. And we have a clay pot here, which I'm not going to use it actually, but why is it here? Yes, I was in the process of cleaning it up. So let's enjoy and have a very, very calming British summer, which that means it's going to be raining all the time and it's very gloomy and the sun is never around, just like all British fathers. So we still need this wok here for some purpose which I can't think of right now. So hopefully you enjoy this very calming video with my calming voice, and let's cook our meal, shall we? The British way. Very British. Can't fuck us all. So let's begin our food extravaganza. There's water here on this pan, so turn on the whatever up here and bring it to a boil. Before that, an egg will be boiled to make, well, hard-boiled egg. So let's put it there. It's clean. I hope so. I did not wash it. God damn it. So it's up to the factory to clean it, okay? Salmonella lives matter. #. So I think I've complicated the recipe. There will be onions involved, a pandan leaf from the balcony, which my sister says is fucking good. So anything that's fucking, it's alright with me. And there's also a sprig, a small little curry leaf, or the Indians would call it kari pelek. So yep. And of course chicken instead of sausages. I don't sausages. There's chicken. This chicken here, which has been dug up or excavated from the freezer. It might be 1,000 years old. I'm not sure, but I'm going to use or utilize the chicken here. So I'm going to defrost it by using water, I hope. And that's the cup I need to wash. We have to open up this package here to expose the paste. Now it's not a paste, it's actually just a powdered, dehydrated paste. Yeah, you put water, it will become a paste, hopefully. This is the magic ingredient. And why? Because it's silvery. If it's silver, it's magical. Definitely. Like Mary Poppins, popping your cherry. So let's do it like Mary Poppins and transform this onion here to finely chopped onions. So, finely chopped onions here, and I only used half of it, so I can use this half for another time. I think that's a James Bond movie title, Another Time. Nice, I'm such a genius. So what's the next step? Put the captured half onion here, a la Pokemon style. Put it in a bowl or a container here. Put it in the put in the fridge for later use. A word of warning, you have to like have that thing, that container be airtight. If not, your fridge will smell of onions if you leave it overnight. And now, heat up the wok, put some oil, caramelize the onions. Just a bit of oil, just enough for the onions. And scrape them in like a British person. Hello ladies, how is it going? Do you need a rough rogering? Have a ladle, you boys, have a ladle. So onions have to be put into the oil to caramelize it, to make it sweeter. Very important. So don't forget to turn on the extractor fan, because it's going to get funky. Better turn down the heat so that the onions won't become black too quickly. When it comes to introducing the chicken into the wok, oh, it's boiling now. I'm not sure which one to, I don't know when to actually put the chicken. There's either put the chicken when the oil is there or put it after the paste is cooking in the wok. So I do not know which one to do. So the wheat durum takes a longer time to become soft or cook. So I'm going to introduce this first into the pot. Turn down the heat, make sure that the fire does not go out over the circumference of the pan, because you don't want it to make the durum wheat black. Should put some salt into the water actually. When it comes to pasta, it's nice to have it a bit salty. Now I'm not going to use this thing here. This one produces too little salt for the effort for the amount of effort that you use to net it. So use a spoon and other salt that's pink in color and just dump it in the water. It's much more simple. So paste or now chicken now, I'm not sure really. I think I'm going to go with the chicken now because this is a bit frozen, so just dump it in with the oil. Just a couple of pieces. And that's about it. You can introduce the chicken into the wok after you put in the paste, but it's up to you. So this is to make sure it fries properly. Turn up the heat. Let it simmer for a while. Turn up the heat of the pasta boiler thing. Keep the pasta wrapping here that I got for later use. I almost forgot about my British accent. I'm a bad actor, unfortunately. I think it's done cooking, this chicken, so it's enough already. It has caramelized all over it, so the moisture will still be inside it, I think. So, yum. So next up, a bit of, not pandan, maybe a bit of this string here, curry leaf, to activate it, and some of this awesome magical powder. It's something like chili paste, so I can smell the curry leaf already. So in essence, I'm making a paste. Oil will activate the curry powder perfectly, and it's becoming a bit squishy, so introduce something like full cream milk, or if you have coconut milk, it's up to you to give it a nice boosting flavor. This is milk, so, and of course introduce sweetness to it by way of this pandan leaf. So make it into a knot, a cute little knot, and dump it in. And if you want to, you can add in some water if you want to. I hope this is going to work out well because I have never used this technique before. So let's introduce some water into it. Just some, I don't want it to be too diluted. So, yeah. Chefs have a hard life. It's a hard life to love one another, to give it all together in each other's hearts. It's a long, hard fight to love it all together, to live with one another, with each other's hearts, when you're in love. And I forgot what the other lyrics are. So let it come to a boil, turn down the heat, wait for the noodles to be okay. So just let it simmer for a while, let the chicken cook thoroughly, hopefully, and it won't give me salmonella. You know what's better than salmonella? Everything is better than salmonella. Nobody wants to have food poisoning, right? And puking your guts out, having stomach cramps, and having an explosive diarrhea. No, nobody wants that. I think maybe it's time to introduce the real Slim Shady into the mix, and that's the real Slim Shady. For those, this is a disclaimer. For those thinking that this is a real cooking show, it's actually comedy, cooking thing. So don't take it literally that I hate Jews. It's just that it's an easy to offend race. That's all. I don't hate them. I love them. They are so pretty. Rachel Weisz is so beautiful. I love to make love to all these Jewish girls out there. Hashtag Jewish girls are worth it. The pieces of noodles has become two. Ooh, that means the strands of noodles is long. Nice to know. Should I close? Should I close the lid? Nah, it's gonna like bubble over, because if you contain something explosive, it's gonna blow it up in your face. That's a word of warning to girls out there. You suck a dick, it's going to explode or ejaculate into your face. So careful there. Make sure you close your eyes. You wouldn't want slime to go all over your eyes, right? So, should not say that, but it's a comedy. I hope. It's still boiling. Smells great actually. Holy shit. I might be a genius, man. I thought it was like I'd say that I'm a chef. You know? I'm just a chef. It was for comedy, but now I think I'm a effing genius. Looks great actually. Very, very good. I think the egg has a hard life already, so I'm going to take it out, put it in water, cold water, so that it will be easier for me to crack the shell. And it should be ready by now. You know, the noodles will say, oh, this is a 3-minute noodle, so it takes 3 minutes to cook the noodles, but in actual fact it takes less than that. It's a conspiracy by the petroleum industry to make you or advise you to waste gas. So it's not 3 minutes, it's less, so that they can profit off your ignorance. Turn off the gas and of course transfer the noodles into this pot here. Let's see. You can turn off the heat to this wok, because I think it's cooked enough. All salmonella has been destroyed. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Okie dokie, it's a done deal. Excuse me. Mix it all together forever and ever. Let the sauces get absorbed into the pasta, hopefully. Let it dry out too. And leave it for a while, let it rest. Okay, something like when you roasted a beef roast or something that has been tied in twine or sprinkled with what I call rosemary and all those fun herbs. You have to let it rest. Or a steak, after taking out from the grill, you have to let it rest for it to further cook in itself. Why? I'm not sure, but never mind. It sounds cool, right? So I'm going to do the egg. So the egg is in water for some time, so it'll be easier to crack open. Okay, and roll it, of course, so it'll be easier to separate the stuff. I'm going to show it to you. You know what? If you were to hard boil a very fresh egg, it's not going to end well for you, because it's the white stuff, the white egg is stuck to the shell quite adamantly and stubbornly. Only old eggs would separate easily from the shell, or the stuff inside the egg would separate easily from the whatever. So nice, easy peasy. It's time to plate the food. For added visual effect, I should like take out the fresh curry pellet leaf and put on top, but I could not be arsed. Oh, chicken pieces here. Okie dokie. Like all Chinese noodles, it should be eaten with a fork, not with chopsticks. Put in hot water all the utensils, and also put this wok into the sink, so it will be easier to clean afterwards. And there is this egg here to deal with. My sister has everything under the sun in terms of kitchen utensils, but I could not find the egg separator, so I had to do this manually. I think it's somewhere, but nah. And tralala. Now it's time to taste test my creation, Maggi noodles a la Gerryko style. Turn off the damn thing here and turn it off. And that one here, one side of the what you call pincer has been softened, and now it's the other side. Turn it over. Let's eat this thing here and taste test it. Turn on the fan because it's warm as hell. Even though I'm sick, I should not have wind blowing on me because it can give me phong sap, or phong sap means what it's in Cantonese. What does it mean in English? Air moist. Phong sap. Phong is wind. Sap means wet. So wind wet. Phong sap. Wind wet. What does it mean? That means it's bad news for you and your body and your bones and your health, and of course your appetite too. Don't sap your appetite when you're sick. So let's try this baby here. Ooh. Very nice. Oh shit. When it comes to all these noodles, when you fry them, chicken is the best. You can eat the curry pellet or the leaves, the curry leaves, no problem. Curry leaves is great with prawns and garlic and oil. Sugar too, and a bit of salt, I think. Sugar is very important too, caramelizes it with prawns. Mm. Mm. Full cream milk works well. Mm. Putting the herbs, spices is well worth it. Spicy actually. And you might be wondering, is this salty? And do you need to add in some of this sugar into it to neutralize the saltiness? Well, it's a bit salty, but I think the full cream milk has dampened it. And if you use coconut milk, then it's sweet by itself. I mean, the coconut milk, definitely coconut milk will be better, but this is good. Mm. 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 Full of MSG goodness. Mm. You want to neutralize the saltiness? Egg. Mm. Can hear them praying already. Mm. 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 Oh my god. The egg cleanses your palate. Palate. Mm. 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 You see the Maggi noodles, right? I love the Maggi noodles curry soup Maggi noodles. I like the paste. When you introduce the paste to oil, it will make your noodles glistening like so, and tastier because oil is it's nice to the intestinal tract or the esophagus. Is it esophagus or the other one? Trachea is no. The one's for breathing to the lungs. So it's good for the it's good for the esophagus. It smooths it down, the peristalsis of the throat, and it's just very smooth and nice. It's not clumpy or glutinous. It's hard to swallow. This is easy to swallow. Mm. Mm. Definitely, with a bit of work, you already make something nice. You don't need to go to those nasi kandar to order this Maggi goreng or fried Maggi noodles. They also use the seasoning, but you already added, or I have added some of this milk from the cow or from the coconut tree. Very nice. Tell you, you try it and you'll see. I'm not joking. This is not comedy, okay? Some onions to caramelize it, some curry pelak to give it a bit of curry pelak or curry taste, and pandan leaf, which I don't smell actually, but I know it's there. It's going to add some sweetness, some aroma. Mm. So why pay for this when you can eat it here? I'm a genius. Mm. Although that being said, there's no coriander here, there's no fried bread here, and that's about it. And no vegetables, no bean sprouts, no tofu. But curry pelak, that's a vegetable, right? It's green in color. And onions too. Is that a vegetable? I think so. Not so fibrous, unfortunately, but does the job. Better clean my palate. Pull it. I'm surprised how nice this is. I was thinking it's going to be a disaster. Like all disasters, there will be a silver lining, you know. Like for instance, take the nice attacks in France recently, 3 days ago. What day is today? Today is Monday. It was on Friday, so 3 days ago I think. So there's always a silver lining. Out of that, I do not know what's the silver lining, so don't ask me. Chicken. You need protein, okay? Body needs protein after you're 30 years old. Not that I'm saying I'm 30 years old, I'm 15 years old, okay? I should make a video about this topic that I'm going to say. I got it while I was watching the double toasted YouTube channel. Corey of the game section of this double toasted said something that gave me an epiphany. What if the nice attacks is not a terrorist attack? It's not by a disgruntled truck driver. It's actually by an innocent brown-skinned Algerian citizen or something about the Algerian origin fella. He was playing Pokemon G0 and he was like frantically looking for Charizard or Pikachu. Almost, this Pokemon almost escaped. Gotta catch them all. So he was playing it and he saw I think the highest ranked thing that they had to like catch is excuse me, is Pikachu. So maybe I'm wrong. Leave in the comments below who's the most rare Pokemon to catch. Maybe he was looking for it and he was not aware of his surroundings. So he's frantically looking. Oh my god, I saw Pikachu just now. Where is he? Where is he? On the steering wheel. So he was squishing the French people out of their guts, and therefore maybe it's something innocent as playing Pokemon G0. It could happen actually. Who knows? Maybe 6 or 7 years later when the report comes out, like what happened in America in regards to the 9/11, such a long time ago. Now they release reports that Saudi Arabians were the cause of it and not the Iraqis. So maybe in 20 years time Pokemon G0 was the cause of these nice attacks. Could happen. So this is the pandan leaf, not going to eat it. It's quite fibrous, although good for health or good for your stool. I should not say that. I think that's the end. Battery is blinking now. It's going to turn off by itself quite rapidly, unexpectedly, and unknowing